Ian McAfee, co-founder of Shift Markets, at shiftmarkets.com. Yeah, great to be here with you.
Great to have you. How have the foreign exchange and cryptocurrency markets evolved over the last decade, and what major trends have you observed?
So we've been in FX since '09. We've seen the retail part of the business really look for a new way to trade. So FX was like one of the first 24-hour markets for retail, and we started to see that trend, and it went mobile when we first started the company in 2010. And people would just like the idea of really being able to trade when they want, where they want, on their phone. And it was kind of the beginning of this retail revolution in trading. A few years later, crypto starts picking up. And now it's a completely new asset class. People are excited about it. It's still really young and really early, but you can see it pretty quickly. It's like, okay, this is going to be here to stay. And what was cool about it is you could trade electronically. Yeah, you could trade electronically, but you have to go through a broker. You can trade wallet to wallet. So it was basically getting off the whole rails and really completing that sort of cycle of what retail really wanted. Just they wanted to do what they trade, what you want, when you want, how you want, where you want, and that's kind of what we're about.
Can you elaborate on what crypto as a service means and how Shift Market Solutions benefits businesses of various sizes?
So when the money is on the internet, call it, on chain, online, whatever, you have to be a lot more careful, right? It's security, it's making sure who have the right keys, the right time. And there's just a lot more to think about. And we want people to get into this space easily, and we want to help people do that, but it's hard if you don't have the tech expertise to do that. So what we're doing is basically making that as a turnkey solution. You don't need to have networking engineers and cybersecurity experts, and front-end devs and back-end devs. You just license our product. It's much more cost-effective, and it gets you up and running right away.
What are some of the key technological innovations Shift Markets has developed to enhance the trading experience for its clients?
So I think it's just a blend of everything together. What we do is we have a market maker that lets you connect in like any crypto liquidity provider you want. We have different plugins to custody providers. So depending on where you are, what you want regulation-wise, what you want for tech-wise on the custody side, all those things are available on our platform. It's really just taking what's out there, and we don't want to be everything to everybody. We want to be the main platform, but we want to let the other experts do what they do, whether it be cybersecurity, whether it be LP, whether it be KYT, and our model is it's a modular system. Let's bring it all together and give the best product to the customer.
What do you see as a feature of electronic trading in both FX and cryptocurrency markets, and how is Shift Markets positioning itself for these channels?
So those are the two markets we focus on, and FX, largest market in the world, crypto, largest growing market in the world. We want to bring that together. We want to put FX on chain. So that's our big initiative right now, taking the FX market, which is pretty fragmented, controlled by the banks, no access for emerging market currencies, everything has to go through the dollar. We want to turn that on its head and make it really easy to trade, settle FX 24/7, and not have a 2-day settlement period for FX. And make it as easy as crypto is to trade, but take that demand and all that volume and put that on chain, which is, I think, great for crypto. You want that trade flow, you want that 7 trillion a day to come on chain with everything else.
That's great. The next set of questions are going to be a little bit more general, but feel free to tie them back to Shift Markets as you see fit. Can you share your perspective on the most significant developments in the blockchain space in the past year and out too?
Most significant blockchain
developments.
Well, like regulation-wise, you have the ETFs, so that's been cool for getting the more traditional money into the space. You know, it was largely retail-dominated marketplace, but now you have this holder money come in, and that's great, right? We want everyone to participate. So that's been a big change. We've seen changes in the L2 market on Ethereum. McAfee's come down, and there's a lot more activity bubbling up. It makes it so much easier to move your cost-wise on chain. So we're excited about that. We're doing some trading on chain with FX already, and we're excited about what's going on in the LQ space. Solana's picked up a lot. We're excited about that. We're excited to see a third sort of main chain do well. Just makes it more mature. So these are all things that we've been excited about. I think the other big thing is, like, we're seeing with our own business, we're seeing some of the older derivatives traders get into crypto. So some of the largest derivatives brokers in FX are seeing those younger users that they should not ignore. As they're getting more disposable income, they're doing moving their way up the financial sort of food chain. They're going to want crypto, and we're seeing older players really adopt crypto and market that to their customers.
How do you see the role of traditional finance institutions evolving with the rise of decentralized finance and blockchain technologies?
I think they're going to make. So with DeFi right now, the user experience is still a little rough. There's a lot of browser-based wallets with pop-ups. I don't think it's perfect for everybody yet. What's nice about traditional finance is they have the user experience down. They have the users down. They have marketing down. And if they can bridge the gap between what's really cool about DeFi and all the exciting tech with that historical ability to get customers and get them investing and trading, that's a win-win for both sides, right? So that's what we're excited about, but that's what we see happening as the next big thing.
What do you see as the biggest challenge facing the adoption of blockchain technology, and how can the industry overcome them?
So a big thing, recently has been the regulatory side of things. Just people, like with the bigger players, they don't like to get in a gray area. They want to know what's what. You have various things going on with the SEC, unclear rules, unclear lawsuits, big lawsuits against big names, the Coinbase and Uniswap, and those things need to be settled, right? Once those things are settled, it gets more clear. Other people get the comfort they need to participate. I think that's holding things back. So, unfortunately, with rules and regulations and legal, it does tend to be a time-based game. But look, we've already seen the SEC made their move. They picked who they want to go after right now. I think there's going to be a pretty interesting battle to be fought there, and I think that's going to ultimately result in crypto winning out. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited about that.
How do you envision the future of Web3, and what impact do you think it will have on the internet as we know it?
Look, I think it's just going to be part of the internet. Like, finance should have been part of the internet. It's much more sensitive. Everything else is online. You can do pretty much anything online now, except money. So DeFi is getting there, but it's just still not fully there. Pretty soon, those things will be one and the same. Your browser, your internet experience will just be everything. You can do your finances, you can do everything all on chain or online, whatever you want to call it. It's within 5 or 10 years, people will just call it finance, and on chain won't be a thing. It will be on chain, but it won't be. You don't need to stay on chain, just like you don't need to stay online.
Daniel, what advice would you give to new entrepreneurs entering the blockchain space today?
Be brave. You gotta be bold. There's a lot to do. There's a lot. You just pay attention, follow what's going on in the space. There's so many innovations that are still yet to come. Just all the problems we just talked about how to make regulation clear, how to make it more fair, how to bring more assets on chain like we're doing with FX. All those things can be replicated in other ways, other things. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be other gaming things or health or food or anything like that. Bring that stuff on chain. If you can, and if you want to put AI in there, that's another great buzzword right now. Like, use the technology that's out there, pick up on the trends. People are excited about it. You can see it with the retail market. They'll back you to pick the right products.